What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Watch&Cut channel. So today we have an unboxing to do, and I'm very excited to be all sloppy and whatever. No special mics, no nothing today because my neighbors are bumping some mariachi. You hear that? So anyways, if you've ever thought of moving to Los Angeles, this is the great stuff that you get to enjoy almost every day. So yeah, downtown LA rocks. Anyway, so we're gonna just live with that noise, and hopefully my voice kind of goes over the rest. The unboxing today is brought to you by me because I bought this thing, but it actually was shipped out from Wind Up Watch Shop, which is kind of cool. So this is actually a collaboration with Timex and this shop right here, which is kind of an online retailer. They review watches. They always have some really cool collaborations with Wind Up Watch. If you're in the watch world, you already know who these guys are. If you're not, go check them out because it's definitely worth checking them out. They do some, just their collaboration pieces are just super unique. It's probably some pertinent information here. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's return label there. So see that. Pretty nicely packed. Get this stuff out of the way here. What do we got? Your typical Timex box. And looks like the price is right on it. We got a Japanese movement with some Chinese straps already advertised right here. In case you guys are wondering what this unboxing piece is right here, this is a William Henry Studios B12. And this one has this nice smooth green micarta with some titanium scales, kind of bolstered in design, I must say. These are smoked quartz, thumb stud and button lock. It's got this lovely ZDP Sanmai blade, which is layered steel, and you can see I do use this thing. I love it. They did a run of, I think, 50 total. This is one of 25 pieces. I don't know, it's numbered somewhere around here. Anyways, it's a limited run from Triple Lot Design and Henry Studios, Henry and William Studios, that is. And it's pretty cool. I think that's the only time they ever collaborated, so I snagged one of these when I could. This is kind of the ultimate gentleman's slender knife. I love carrying this knife, and it does open quite nicely. I don't have a whole lot of room between the camera and whatnot, and so when you have your hands to kind of flick it around, it's a lot easier. So the action is kind of interesting on it. Anyways, we'll do a full review on this later, but that's what that is. So let's get a look at what's inside here for $219 USD. All right, so the Timex group. Got this nice Timex box. So guys, I bought this thing because, hey, it wasn't super expensive, you know, and I told myself before I bought this one that my last Timex was going to be the last one I buy for a while. But this just kind of sprouted up, and this is even cooler, way cooler than the last Timex I unboxed. Speaking of which, there is a little update on that guy. I did get a battery for it. It did not work, and the crown fell out. So I'm going to send it back to Timex, and we'll just have to see what happens with that. So right off the bat, presentation's nice. Now, what's cool about this one is this is the first time that they've done a mechanical watch like this. So it's got a Japanese mechanical movement. So you get the whole nostalgia, kind of like the Hamilton field watch, where you have to wind it a little bit every day, which I think is really nice and fun. So they did a pretty much hand wound version of kind of a more vintage, it's inspired design from Timex. And you can see here, you got this kind of worn canvas strap in green, and green is my favorite color, so.
No, they say geniuses pick green, but you didn't pick it.
There you go. That's kind of probably one of the reasons why I kind of jumped on it. There is another version which is also really, really, really eye-catching. It's this one right here. Man, it was a toss-up because, you know, green is my favorite color, but this was just so bright and compelling, and I like the leather straps with the blue dial. But we went with this guy. I think that was a good choice. So right off the bat, I guess these are genuine leather linings. Actually, for Timex, these are really nice straps, I must say. Like, I think these will stay on. Like, they're not something I'm just gonna change out real quick. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and take the stickers off and take a look at that dial. So as you can see, you got that beautiful kind of green mixture with some gray textured dial, along with some really pronounced and raised indices. And then I really like the little red markers on the watch as far as the hands. I think this is just a really good looking watch. I mean, really, really nice. Another thing that's a home run for me, absolute home run, is that this only says Timex on the dial. It doesn't say anything else. It doesn't say automatic, doesn't say hand wound, doesn't say anything. And that right there is something I find really, really nice. No date on this one, just a simple, straight up little field watch. And this one's a bit smaller. This is a 37. Here's a 39 for comparison, on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. But we'll do a wrist shot in just a minute, and then we'll do a quick lume check. Let's check out the case back. We got some more stickers to peel. That's always the fun, isn't it? Not for me. So I really like that. Dude, they just keep having to tell you that it's got a Japanese movement in there. Yeah. I get it. You know, I remember when I was a kid in the 90s when Japanese made stuff was not considered top end in America. It was more like what you would consider like cheaper Chinese stuff, you know? And it's funny how over the years things have changed, and now they're kind of like some of the innovators. Oh, look, when that wasn't enough, it says strap China, just so they make sure that you know that too.
Snooker watch made in China.
So they tell you on the box, they tell you on the watch, because, you know, we don't want any misinformation here, you know? All right, now that we got that nonsense out of the way, so pretty cool. Worn and wound logo right there in the center with Timex. Probably have to get some of that glue off with some alcohol. Looks like a popper to me, but maybe not. Maybe those are little tiny little screws. It's 50 meters of water resistance. Oh yeah, this is number 480 out of 500. Pretty cool. So 500 pieces of each color, so 1,000 total. 37 millimeter dial. Maybe the case is what they're advertising. I don't know. I'll have to check the specs on it. But, you know, the dial does look rather a little bit smaller, but I think the case kind of saves it by adding a little bit more size. So you got just a little bit more shine on this one. I'm gonna wear this watch tomorrow. That'll be my Instagram page. Let's do a little wrist shot. Oh, in case you guys were wondering, this is the Yema Skin Diver Superman limited edition. I always drool over this watch. Just absolutely one of my favorites. It's a 60s retro remake with this kind of reptilian looking bracelet. Just something I wear the hell out of this thing. All right, guys, so let's take a further look here. Let's give it a wind. Actually, that feels nice. I do like that.
Oh, do I make you horny?
So right off the bat, this rather kind of small tucked away crown does have good access, so I do like that. I'm a lefty too, so but I got to do this righty because we live in a right-handed world. Let's see. Setting the time. Look at that. It hacks too. That's pretty cool. I like, you know, some people wear their watches back here. I'm the one that I kind of sit in front of that knuckle. I know that's a thing to some. I don't know. Another highlight to me is also these loops. Since they're cloth, I think they're gonna last pretty good. So I kind of like the pre-aging to it, if you will. That retro look. It's pretty hipster.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Not gonna lie, I do like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video with the free mariachi in the background. And hope you enjoyed this little unboxing of this really cool little Timex. I think it's gonna be a fun one to do a video on. I don't know, it might be a little keeper. This thing is really quite cool. I think maybe before I go, we should check if it has lume, shouldn't we? So let's take a look. No, you have to light up, please. But yeah, no lume. So since we didn't have any lume with the Timex, let's go ahead and just get a lume shot of this guy. This Yema just really has a very nice lume. As you can see, all the 15-minute markers are loomed up, and then it's just extremely legible. This is a really nice diver watch. This is how lume should be, guys. This one gave us a bit of a show, which was nice, but unfortunately no lume on this guy right here. And since it's still the evening time, we're gonna wear this guy and check this one out tomorrow when I gotta work on a Saturday.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. I'm also gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday, too.
So there you have it, the Timex. Old school vintage flavor with just a few little modern touches. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys all on the next one. This is the Watch and Cut channel, out.